Hi, I'm George Febish, and this is my vlog on Copenhagen, Denmark. Now, we flew from Helsinki, Finland to Copenhagen, Denmark, and from the airport we took a metro into the city and we're within very short walking distance of our hotel. First of all, Copenhagen is a city of bicycles. There are very few cars and there's huge, we heard 180% tariffs on cars. So hardly anybody drives a car unless you're very wealthy. But everybody drives bicycles. There are bike lanes, and please do not step into the bike lane. You can get hurt and you can hurt the bicyclist. They're expecting people to stay out of them and obey the traffic signals in Copenhagen. What's the best way to see Copenhagen? For us, it was the hop-on, hop-off bus and boat. They take you everywhere around. There's actually 3 buses and there's 1 boat. You can see the entire city. Get on and off it as many times as you want. The ticket we got was actually a 2-day ticket for the price of 1 day. It was a very inexpensive way to see all the beautiful sights of Copenhagen. One thing that you can get to either on the hop-on, hop-off boat or on one of the bus lines is the Refn street food. Go there. It is so interesting. It's no cash, credit card only, and there's all kinds of food from vegan, vegetarian to meat, everything you'd want you can try. They're basically containers, shipping containers that have been turned into little restaurant shops. So you can walk around. It's an interesting place to be, to sit, to relax, to get some sun, and also a great place to eat. So watch the video on Copenhagen and walk around with us. Thank you. We flew from Helsinki, Finland to Copenhagen, Denmark. The best way to see Copenhagen is on the hop-on, hop-off. This is a map of the 3 bus routes and the 1 boat route. Copenhagen is a bicycle city. Look at this custom wooden bicycle. As we exited the metro from the airport, we were met with thousands of bicycles. One day we did food shopping and brought it back to our hotel room for a feast. This is the central train station right across the street from Tivoli Gardens amusement park. People meet each other under the clock in the central train station. Here we are on the hop-on, hop-off boat. You notice the bridges are very low. One of the things the narrator constantly is telling you is to keep your head down if you want to keep it. These little canals and rivers are wonderful to take the boat on. You can hop on and hop off at many stops. It links up at one stop with the bus routes, and you can interchange bus routes at several stops. And this is a great way to see Copenhagen. Still on the boat, we're going down a little canal where you can see some wonderful old buildings, little street. Here we have one of the palaces near where you catch the hop-on, hop-off boat. Here we have the Black Diamond, which is part of the Danish library. Here's one of the interesting church spires that you see on the trip. Here's another church that's near the Little Mermaid, and here's the Little Mermaid. You can see her from water, or you can get on land and walk around the park nearby. The architecture and bridges are interesting in Copenhagen. Here's a close-up of that church spire again. Looks like a corkscrew. Absolute must is Refn. You can get to it on the boat, hop on, hop off, or the buses. It's a series of restaurants that serve all kinds of food, from meats to vegan, vegetarian, ice cream, drinks, beer, wine. Great place to have lunch, but it only takes credit cards, no cash allowed. Here's a relaxing area in Refn to sit and have your lunch, and here's a view out at the water. We're very happy after our lunch. Our hotel puts out these wool blankets so that you can keep warm in the winter. We found a great bakery that offers rolls, different types of pastry. Here's the front door going into it. And look at the bakery with the rolls on the left and the pastries on the right. Wonderful place that we visited every morning. Here we have the Queen's Palace right on one of the rivers with the cathedral in the back. You can walk through the courtyard here to the cathedral, and as long as a mass isn't going on, you can go through. Here's one of the fountains in that area. Walking around this area is such a wonderful adventure. You can see how the royalty lives. Just enjoy yourself. Here's some of the royal buildings that are near that fountain. The Queen has rooms in one of these buildings. The royalty still stays there, so you can't tour through most of them. But it is a very interesting courtyard to walk through and just see how the royalty lives. This is also not a long walk from the Little Mermaid. Copenhagen is a walkable town. Get out, walk around, take the hop-on, hop-off bus and get off at stops you want to see. Tivoli Gardens amusement park was set up for Easter. Here we have the Easter bunny breaking out of its egg and the entrance to Tivoli Gardens. This is a wonderful amusement park for the family. Kids and adults can find rides and amusements in here to enjoy themselves. Here we can see a roller coaster ride within Tivoli. Here's an interesting statue we found on our walk. Now we're in the Botanical Gardens, which is a very peaceful place to be. We have part of the Danish Boardwalk, which is an exercise area with hills, steps, long walks that you can take, keep out of the way of traffic. And look here, you even have a sliding board down into the cool water. Look at this architecture on this building, beautiful. And here we have a plant that processes and recycles garbage, and the roof is slanted. You can roller skate down it, you can hike it, you can ski it in the wintertime. Fort that's next to the Little Mermaid has this wonderful old church where you're always welcome. Look at the stained glass windows, beautiful. And Rory keeps telling me I have an angel following me. Copenhagen is all about energy savings. Here we have windmills. They use bicycles instead of cars. Back at the Botanical Gardens, look at this walkway with hills and trees and flowers. Very peaceful. Come here and meditate, walk around, just enjoy the spring, the summer in Copenhagen. We came here several times because it was just so peaceful. We enjoyed it. Here we have more of the Botanical Gardens, strange flowers and plants, but all so beautiful. And here's their conservatory with all their indoor plants and flowers. I went to Easter Mass at the Copenhagen Cathedral, where they had all the apostles as beautiful statues. And over the altar is a very famous statue of Christ and the little angel. And here we can see that statue, just beautifully done, and the little angel below him. I graduated with a degree in physics, so I had to take a picture of this statue of Niels Bohr, a very famous physicist. Got a veggie burger at Max's, which is a very famous hamburger joint in Copenhagen. This is the Rosenborg Castle in Copenhagen, right across from the Botanical Gardens. Go through the outside gardens, pay and take a tour to go through this castle. It's a wonderful place. Rory here is just astonished at the old furniture and the lamps, and it's just beautiful inside. Look at this tapestry, absolutely gorgeous. I, of course, was more interested in the wine room with so many bottles of wine. I could get lost here. Look at the jewels. These are the royal jewelry. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe below, and don't forget to check the bell so that you get notified when I put up new videos with new exciting cities around Europe. Thank you.